You have the power. I have the power. You could be bald, bro. You could be bald and you can still make your dome piece art. What's up, guys? Why? Stop doing that. My camera's being real sensitive right now, so I can't touch too much. Let me turn the truck off. I'm at a courthouse kind of thing. They look closed right now, but I have some I need to pay for. So I'm gonna figure out, I'm confused. I don't know. Maybe there's a different location I'm supposed to go to, but I don't know. I'm spontaneously recording this video because I want to talk about something. I want to talk about the ugly phase of dreadlocks. This is going to be a short and brief video because there's not really much to say other than I'll give you guys some prime examples. But before I'll give you guys some prime examples. X and Juice WRLD, legendary. There's other niggas like I think his name was like Scarlord. I could be wrong, but I think that was his name. And several others as of right now off the top of my dome. That's what I got. If you look back at those people when they first started their locks, or even like literally just early locks when they're short, they're not even hanging, like iconic setups. Literally X fucking his half and half with the starter locks was insane. I mean, they weren't entirely starter locks, but they were like in that early stage of like, okay, they just look like a mess, low-key. Like they're just up there doing their thing. You're stuck in between that stage of like, sometimes it looks freeform, sometimes it doesn't. When you get a retwist, if you get a retwist, it just looks like you have small little nuggets up there. Like, what are you doing? These people have proven that even with that limitation of your starter locks, you can make something legendary. And with that being said, I don't think that the ugly stage is that credible to be undesired. Like people skip that stage, people dread that stage while they're in it. They're like,
oh, I can't wait until my locks are long.
I mean, I understand that, but like, patience is key. Patience is a virtue, whatever that means. But also creativity is a thing. You have the power. I have the power. You could be bald, bro. You could be bald and you can still make your dome piece art. Like, I don't know how else to say that. Like, you can make your hair part of your aesthetic however you please. Literally just get creative, bro. I don't want to say copy anybody, but if that's your flow, go for it. But I guess it's their flow. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But I will say, look into your favorite people with short locks as inspiration, or even people with long locks as inspiration, because there's certain things that you can do right now that will affect how your locks look in the future. When I had my first set of locks, they got to maybe about this length, a little bit longer. I think I just bleached them blonde and let them be, and then my hair grew out to like around this point, and it was like the half and half. Like the top half was black, my roots were black, and then the bottom half, like this much, was blonde, and I really liked that. And then once my hair got longer, it was just blonde tips, and I thought that was cool as hell. I mean, I eventually it just ended up re-bleaching my hair and doing colors and all that, but that early stage affects your deeper end stage. And then at the same time, that early stage doesn't matter, because you can fuck around and be creative with that early stage, and then boom, 4 months from now, it's damn near a whole different set of locks. Like, they look different. You got the length, you got whatever, you've established yourself. So I guess essentially what I'm trying to say, if I could shorten this down, condense it, be creative with your locks, man. Or women, or they, them. Just be creative with your locks and don't hate the ugly stage. Have fun with it. Be patient. Be patient. Because there are times where I had long locks and I looked back on old photos where I would have my bandana on. Speaking of, I gotta rock the bandana since I got the short locks. I'm gonna wait for them to get a little longer though. Yeah, I had a bandana, or I had sweatbands, headbands, hair ties, whatever. I just remember having like different creative styles, and even though my locks were long at this point, I was like, wow, that was a vibe. Before I keep going on too much, I gotta figure out how to get this thing paid for. One of my homies is gonna be at the skate park, is bringing trucks for me, because my skateboard got stolen not too long ago, and one of my friends surprised me with a new deck, giving me some old trucks of his that fit the board. Literally the first day I set it up, it broke within minutes. But if I could work out a deal with the courtroom to where I don't have to pay the full amount, like I can do either a payment plan, time served, or community service, whatever, try to use as little money as possible on a new deck. Focus. This is such a weird setup. Does that work? No, I gotta show y'all what the f is going on. That's what's going on. You look so stupid, bro. I gotta catch you guys up. Just spent $522. I was caught driving without insurance. I have a later court date on the fact that my tags were also expired at the time. Can't forget that I am like in police zone. Oh nah, I'm scared. Sons of no cap, there's cool cops out there, family members and friends who are cool cops. But I will say for the most part, I haven't had many like solid experiences with cops. I've had a few where like I've gotten locked out of my vehicle and I had to ask them, yeah, hey, please, got that breakout kit. That's why my door over there, my seal is up, but hey, they've gotten me in here. For the most part, like I had one time where I got a flat tire. I guess it's just him doing his job, but like rather than either helping me with the flat tire, just being like, oh man, that's tough. And this officer was like,
I cannot give you tools. I have the tools in my vehicle, but I cannot give them to you. Also, I ran your tags. You can't leave this parking lot until you get insurance.
I'm not trying to snitch on homie, but Kennesaw State University, Kennesaw police who pulled up, campus police pulled up, and he was like,
hey man, I got the tools in my personal vehicle. I'm going to grab those for you. When Buddy's not looking, get the fuck out of here. Get fucking down! Get the fuck out of here!
Which is what I did. Homie sat there for a few hours. I skated in the parking deck for a few hours just waiting. I changed the shit with the tools Buddy gave me. It was literally just, there's a little thing that you use to pull your spare tire out the back. My truck didn't come with those. They're supposed to be underneath the passenger side seat. Yeah, no, there was zero reason for homie to be a dick. That wasn't this situation. This situation was a whole different scenario. I can explain that just because if you guys want to hear it. If you don't want to hear it, there's a little thing at the bottom of the video to skip. I have a friend I went to high school with. He may be watching this because he wants to do YouTube. I don't know if he watches my content like that, but he's a cool person. I mean, I haven't had too many encounters with him like personally, more so just like acquaintances, run-ins. We know the same people. We went to school together. He's pulled me over 2-3 times. This particular time though, we were at a light. I pull up to a light. He's across from me at the other intersection. I'm turning left into McDonald's. I'm assuming he was going straight. I don't know, but another officer pulled behind me, pulled up in the spot next to me. I see my buddy. I mean, I don't know he's my buddy yet, but he knows it's me. I drive a fucking black and white Ford Ranger with horns on the front. I don't know if they did some sort of like communication over the walkie or whatever. As soon as I start to turn, homie signals the light. His lights start going off and I'm just like, fuck, okay, this is it. This is wraps for me. I knew at some point it would happen, but I genuinely cannot afford insurance like that. I only have it by the grace of God blessing me with an amazing mother. Thank you. Tremendously. But yeah, he pulled me over. Now I'm here, ticket paid for. I have insurance now, but now I have to pay for that monthly. I have to get better at freelance stuff, get better at YouTube, I guess. I've been working my ass off the last few days, dashing. I barely slept. I'm literally like sleep deprived. Like I feel like a workaholic again. It's been a minute since I've like truly felt like a workaholic, but these last few days have got me like that. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to keep doing it. Not to the extent of like jeopardizing sleep, but to the extent of like having money for things I need. But I'm gonna hurry up and get the fuck out of here. I really have to take a shit. Like I feel like I might actually myself, and the fact that I'm filming this is probably a bad idea because I need to go now.